We have studied what is the function of insulin. Insulin is responsible for the absorption of glucose. How it is playing important role? It is allowing the body cells to absorb the glucose. Okay, and once the glucose is absorbed, means the cells are getting energized and the blood sugar level or blood glucose level is maintained, and the glucose will not be lost through urine. Okay, here I have explained you about one disease, that is diabetes mellitus. In diabetes mellitus, insulin is not at all secreted, means nobody is there to allow the cells to absorb the glucose. So naturally the glucose is not at all absorbed by the body cells. Body cells do not get energized or do not get nourished, and this glucose level get increased in the bloodstream, and finally it is lost through urine, which is not at all good. Now, in olden days also insulin was extracted, but it was extracted from the cattles, which are totally of different species. And top of that, we are killing the cattles for our for the production of insulin. Okay, then one scientist came, Hakura et al. Hakura and his co-worker in the year 1977, they produces insulin by using rDNA technology. Hakura was the first person to describe the structure of the protein. According to him, according to Hakura, this insulin is made up of two polypeptide chain, A polypeptide chain and B polypeptide chain. And according to him, these polypeptide chains are joined together with the help of disulfide bond. Okay, this polypeptide chain means it is made up of amino acid. Okay, now another scientist came, that is Gilbert and Vinokomarov. They actually identified the sequence of gene which is responsible for the production of insulin, because for the production of insulin in rDNA technology, gene sequence is required. No, so Gilbert and Vinokomarov, they identified the sequence of gene. Okay, now I'll tell you in short how this insulin is produced. See what they have done, they have just taken the DNA. DNA isolation means they have removed the DNA. Suppose this is DNA. This DNA is removed, which is containing the gene which is responsible. Suppose this is the part of the gene which is responsible for the production of insulin. Suppose this DNA is isolated or removed from the organism. Then desired gene responsible for insulin secretion is isolated. Okay, now suppose this is the DNA, isolated DNA, then this sequence, we required only this sequence. This sequence is again isolated or it is cut with the help of enzyme restriction endonuclease. Always you have to keep in mind, whenever we are doing cutting of DNA, it is done with the help of enzyme restriction endonuclease. It can be asked for MCQs. Okay, what you have to keep in mind, what we have done, we are studying how insulin is produced. Okay, what the scientists have done, they had just removed the DNA from the organism. Then they identify the sequence which is responsible for the production of insulin. They have just cut that sequence of DNA with the help of enzyme called as restriction endonuclease. Okay, now this DNA which is containing which is containing genes responsible for insulin secretion of insulin, are called as passenger DNA, or it is also called as foreign DNA. This you have to keep in mind. What we are studying, we are studying how the scientists have produced insulin by using rDNA technology. What they have done exactly, they have just removed the DNA, desired DNA containing desired gene. Containing desired gene means they had removed the DNA where the gene is called as passenger DNA, or it is also called as foreign DNA. Okay, now we are ready with this foreign DNA which is responsible for the secretion of insulin. Now they have inoculated this into the vector. Generally, this cloning vector is PBR322. This is the most common using cloning vector. Okay, cloning vector means what? From the bacteria. Okay, they had just removed the cloning vector. Okay, this cloning vector is generally PBR322. This you have to keep in mind. It is the most commonly used cloning vector. Okay, now what they did, they allowed this desired gene to enter, or they had just fixed this desired gene into the cloning vector. Now, this thing again you have to keep in mind. For cutting the gene, for cutting the DNA, they have used enzyme called as restriction endonuclease. But for attachment of this gene inside the cloning vector, they have used the enzyme that is called as ligase. Okay, these two things you have to keep in mind. So again, I'm repeating, for cutting the DNA segment, which enzyme is used? Restriction endonuclease. And for attachment of that desired gene into the cloning vector, the enzyme which is used is ligase. This you have to keep in mind. Okay, now we are studying insulin production. What they have done, they have just so what we are studying? We are studying DNA isolation. We are studying what we are studying. We are studying insulin preparation. How they have prepared insulin. What they have done? They have just removed the DNA sequence from. They have identified this DNA contains the gene which is responsible for the production of insulin. They have just cut the DNA sequence. Okay, with the help of enzyme restriction endonuclease. Okay, now this restriction endonuclease enzyme is fixed inside the cloning vector. Okay, this cloning vector, inside the cloning vector with the help of enzyme ligase. Okay, now this is called as rDNA, recombinant DNA. Now, why we are using the word recombinant DNA? Because it is the combination, it is the recombination of two things. So this is cloning vector and this is gene. Okay, so now it is called as rDNA. Now this rDNA is introduced into the cell, into the bacteria especially, and this bacteria is E. coli bacteria. Okay, why we are using E. coli bacteria only? Because E. coli means Escherichia coli. It is the organism which is having the power to multiply very fast. Okay, so this cloning vector is then introduced inside the E. coli bacteria. Okay, then gene undergo transcription. Now you can imagine, see, now the cloning vector is entered here containing the desired gene. Now this bacteria, E. coli bacteria, undergoes multiplication. Okay, cloning will take place. And what happens when this bacteria is making many copies simultaneously? This gene undergo transcription and translation. Okay, what changes are taking place inside the gene? This gene undergo transcription and translation. Okay, and forms pre-pro-insulin and penicillinase. Directly it is not producing insulin. You have to keep in mind, this bacteria, though we have inserted gene responsible for the production of insulin, directly they are not producing insulin. First they are producing pre-pro-insulin and then penicillinase. Now see, what is this pre-pro-insulin? Pre-pro-insulin means it is an inactive form of insulin. Okay, inactive form of insulin. It undergoes the purification. Pre-pro-insulin means inactive insulin is produced. But what type of insulin we want? We want active insulin. So what they are doing? They are just giving the trypsin treatment. Okay, trypsin treatment is given so that the purification will take place and the purified insulin is produced and it is stored. Okay, then another enzyme is produced by the bacteria. Two things are produced by the bacteria. One is pre-pro-insulin and another one is palisinase. Now this, what is palisinase? Ase means this is enzyme. Palisinase is the enzyme which kills the antibiotic, which destroy the antibiotic penicillin. See students, I'll tell you what is penicillin. See, we are taking penicillin. Antibiotic we people are taking. No. Why we are taking antibiotic? Antibiotic is nothing but it is killing the bacteria. Now see, if the bacteria is producing this palisinase, means now penicillin will not affect this bacteria and bacteria will not be killed. Okay, again I'm repeating what we are studying here. We are studying how insulin is produced. What the scientists have done, they had just isolated or they had removed the DNA, okay, which is responsible, which contains the gene which is responsible for the production of insulin. Okay, what they have done, they have just isolated the DNA. From this DNA, they identify or they cut the sequence of gene which is responsible for insulin secretion. This gene sequence of gene which is producing insulin is called as passenger DNA, or it is also called as foreign DNA. Now this insulin is inserted inside the cloning vector. Generally, the cloning vector is PBR322. This is the most commonly used cloning vector. Then this cloning vector along with this gene, now it is called as rDNA. rDNA means a recombinant DNA is formed. Then this rDNA is introduced in